are back, folks.
It's just you and me and our big whip trip.
Amen. I always try to make her laugh. I feel like that's my primary objective is to make Karen laugh. Karen, do you laugh a lot?
I laugh a lot.
Good. All right, tonight we just did a little different. We're just gonna do some more different vids. But today you just get me for a hot minute. As I just want to do a little bit of a recap. We've been on this trip for about 2 weeks so far, and one of our primary items was Jackson, Mississippi, and we were there for a week at a conference that they asked me to speak at, and that was the Arc of Mississippi, and it was really quite amazing. Now you might, oh, of course, you're the one speaking. Of course, you can say amazing, but I'm not trying to puff or to show flex. It's just it was good. I'm glad that I was asked and I was able to be a part of it. At the same time, outside of spending time and doing this engagement, I spent some time with a dear friend of mine named Dan. And I just thought it'd be cool just to give a quick recap on. It was asked to share about my story, and sort of, why do you strive? And I wanted to make sure it was a discussion about my story. I don't ever want to be putting nothing on anybody else or coming across as I'm chucking shade or chucking beef, right? All the new cool words that people say. I'm just a dude, dude sharing story. I'm a hairy dude sharing story. And I've been doing this for over 35 years, and none of this is an overnight routine. None of this is a pop a pill, be done. What do you create in your story for sustainability, scalability, and honestly, it's just how you make your reactions, right? How you gonna respond to the choices that you've been given, and or the decisions that sometimes get made for you. And that's I keep living hard against my convenience is not the mission. My convenience is not the mission. And that really, in my opinion, in my story, is applicable across professional, personal, all my storytelling. And I try to live against that truth. And that truth is a fairly recent development in the last 3 years about my convenience is not the mission, and waking up every day and doing what you're told. Get it done. Handle your own. And who's to blame? Why do I even play that game? How about I just handle my own? Do I have the right to be frustrated? Do I have the PhD in pain and suffering? Do I have all those things that you've all heard me say before? Yeah. Dot dot dot. What are you gonna do with it? And it was just neat to be able to share that. I have no idea, how many people, maybe a couple hundred people in the room. Didn't really matter about the numbers. And my biggest prayer that morning, because I couldn't sleep, I was super nervous to be honest. I hadn't done a speaking engagement in front of humans since like October time of 19, and that was in Nissan Stadium where the Titans play. And all of a sudden now I'm in Mississippi, doing my thing, and I was nervous. So I woke up really early that morning. I was just praying and what am I supposed to say and share, and how do I do it in a way that doesn't come across, as offensive or inappropriate, or me trying to put something on somebody else. And it was definitely clearly demonstrated by the audience at their appreciation in the comments afterwards. And so Baby Girl and I just wanted to take a minute, and share as one of our objectives is now in the rear view. And me and Babes, as I call her, my tender Roni, because there's a truth about Roni. She's a sweet little girl. And I won't say any more because I don't want that copyright to get me all clipped up. But Baby Girl and we just pushing foot. We're just getting it done. And we'll talk about other things that we're doing and where we're at now and all that jazz. But I just wanted to hit you with a hot minute on, man, this is a good gig. Is it a hard gig? Oh, yeah. And do I have frustrations at times and upsetness? Absolutely. Dot, dot, dot. But, as Lynch would say, you got to take care of their mentals, which I'm doing. You got to take care of their bodies, which I'm clearly doing. And you got to take care of their chickens, which I'm also trying to do. That one's harder for me than the other two to be just real. But I'm trying to handle them chickens. And I just love you guys. I really appreciate that comment from somebody. I don't know who that person was now. I can't remember. It's too many of them. But I am real. I am authentic. And I have a lot of respect for you. I have a lot of love for you. And I want to do this life together, not separate. And let's go share. And let's get together and go handle it. So Mad love, mad respect.
All right, we'll see you on the road.